What's up YouTube? This is Hector back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to review the Moto G5 Plus after 2 months of usage. Let's get started. So to start this video off, we're going to do a quick spec rundown. 5.2 inch Full HD display, that's 1080p, IPS technology, not AMOLED, 2.0 octa-core processor. Everybody knows this beast right here has a Snapdragon 625 and a 12 megapixel rear camera in the back with 1.7 aperture, 3000 milliamp hour battery inside here. I already ran down on display. The display, like I said, is IPS. It's pretty good, looks sharp. Sometimes it tends to look a little washed out, but not all the time. It depends on your wallpaper and how you use the device. Let's see if you can get a clear shot there. Looks punchy. I like it overall. Performance has been phenomenal. It's been a pleasure using this device. I've been using it for 2 months, day after day, in and out for work. Never had any hiccups. This thing's a beast. Battery wise, also a beast. It'll last me all day, and I think I'll get about 30% at the end of the night. I typically leave my house around 7 a.m. get back home around 6, and I still have around way over 50% battery life, and I use it for work constantly. The cameras are all right. I did a video previously. You can check it out. I'll leave the link below. I don't normally shoot a lot, but when I do, occasionally this catches a great image. You just got to know what you're shooting and how you're shooting. But for a day-to-day consumer, the camera is phenomenal. You'll be happy with the outcome or with the pictures you get. And video also, I think it lacks OIS, optical image stabilization. I wasn't too sure. I took a quick video. The video was kind of shaky, unless I forgot to activate it in the settings. But other than that, the camera is good. I'm gonna do a quick. There's an app that tests the day-to-day usage of app opening, and see if you'll notice any difference between the Moto G5 and opening apps, closing, like, you know, your daily usage against a higher end phone. I think I'm going to put it against the Pixel. I'm going to embed that video into this video here. But is this worth the price? Hell yes. I believe it's about $2.99. You can get it on discount on Amazon. Again, I'll leave the link below. But this phone overall, it's a beast. I recommend this phone to anybody. If you're looking for a mid-tier phone, don't want to spend high dollar for those high-end phones, this is a phone to pick up. You won't be disappointed. It does have fast charging, I believe 2.0 fast charging in here, or the Motorola. It comes with the Motorola turbocharger. The only downfall about this here is it doesn't have NFC, so you can't use Android Pay or any of the paying systems. I would like to see USB Type C, but it does have micro USB. It does have a headphone jack. Fingerprint scanner on here works great. Never had a problem with it. Once you registered, boom. I'm using it again. Also, the fingerprint scanner here is also works as your navigation. I kind of went with it in this route so you get more real estate on my screen here. Works phenomenal. You can also shut the device off by just holding it there. Speaker up here sometimes tends to be a little low, depends on the video or the volume quality of the video you're watching. When using it as during a call, typically it's kind of low, or maybe I'm going deaf or anything, but you know, not the best but decent. I don't see any complaints about it. The front facing camera is all right. It's not too bad. Like I said, this phone's great. It will work on all 4 carriers. You can't go wrong with that. You can take it to T-Mobile, AT&T, Sprint, Verizon. I'm using it on Verizon. One thing that I don't know if it's my account on Verizon, but I'm not getting voice over LTE on Verizon. I know I saw in the comments on a forum that this does get voice over LTE on your T-Mobile carrier, so it might be my account, I'm not too sure, or it might be just Verizon. But other than that, great phone. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button below, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll leave you with a comparison. I think I'm going to compare this with a Pixel at the end of this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, they said it, but I said it first. So in a sense, I gave these niggas birth. That's why my fans in my show screaming, take me to church.
Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that quick benchmarking. It's actually a real life test between the Moto G5 Plus and the Pixel XL. I use the app called DiscoMark, and DiscoMark, what it does a little differently than like Antutu and Geekbench, is that it measures real life performance by automatically measuring how long it takes for you to open the app. So what happens is I select a series of apps, to like most commonly used apps. I didn't put any gaming apps in there because I normally don't game, so I try to measure this as real life to my life as possible. So the normal apps I use on a daily basis, and I have a series of 16 apps. It ranges from the phone app, messaging, pictures, the camera, eBay, Amazon, apps like that. And to your surprising, the Moto G5 Plus did a lot better than the Pixel XL. You're talking about Snapdragon 625 compared to a Snapdragon 821. If I can pull up the results here, and I ran the app numerous times because I couldn't believe it myself. I was like, how is this possible? Why is this $300 phone beating out this $850 phone? Yeah, I ran it a couple times, and let me see my results here. It took what was the video one? You can select on how many times at once how many times you wanted to open the app. So I did a two runs, meaning that it kept some of the apps in the RAM, so that it gives you a little taste on how the RAM management, how the phone does with RAM management. The Moto G5 Plus did an average of 3.52 seconds, meaning on the first run and the second run, it takes the best average times, and so basically it takes about 3.52 seconds on an average time to open up an app on a Moto G5 Plus. And it's not a gaming app, this is just normal apps. I ran it in a series of 22 apps that I normally use on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, it ranged from phone, texting, messaging to social media apps, a couple of the web browser, and a couple of shopping apps like Amazon and eBay. The Pixel surprisingly did 5.37 seconds. So on the average, it took the Pixel 5.37 seconds to open up an app. So that's what you can expect. Now this is real-time usage, so what the DiscoMark does is it automatically opens up the app, and it calculates how long it takes for the app to fully open up. So the Moto G5 Plus opens up apps faster than the Pixel XL, and I found that very hard to believe. So and then if you do a Antutu benchmarking, you will see that the Snapdragon 821 by far means destroys the 625, but this is real performance. So the question to ask yourself is, are you going to be able to notice the difference between your mid-tier budget phone, which is the Moto G5 Plus, compared to a Pixel, which I'm currently recording this on, which that's why I can't show it to you. And according to this test, you're not. And I've been using this for about 2 months, and to be honest, I don't notice the difference. I can't tell the difference between the 625 and the 825. The only time where you will tell a difference is the extreme gaming, like very graphically intense games. You might see it stutter here and there, but I don't game that as much. The only game I play is Clash of Clans or Clash Royale, and those games ran perfectly fine on this phone. With that being said, there you have it. It's my 2-month review of the Moto G5 Plus. Like I said earlier, if you haven't, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you like. If you enjoy seeing content like this from me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.